Tony is a proud tradie, and over the years he's learnt to better manage his finances and his future. Now he wants to help other tradies set themselves up for life after the tools.
Tradies are good with their hands, tradies are good at what they do. I know that there's no education on money, on how to build and grow your wealth.
Not enough people now are thinking about the future.
A lot of the younger blokes, when they get into it and they're making all that money, they spend it on ridiculous stuff like boats and jet skis and really not big four-wheel drives they don't necessarily need.
I think if I actually implemented some budgeting, I could be far more better with my money.
I put apart a bit of my paycheck, but sometimes you just kind of eat into your savings.
A young bloke probably just living, going out.
Matt Laniera is a builder by trade.
Well, like a lot of young tradies, I suppose, I never really worried about it too much when I was young. As time went on, I sort of had a bit of a look and went, probably need to do something about this.
Tradies right now are earning anywhere between $100,000 a year to $300,000 a year.
Enter the self-styled money master for tradies, Tony Harrington.
I'd never been taught or educated about money. I used to blow my money, I used to gamble it, I used to drink it, I used to have a really good time. And I got to the point where I thought, I can't keep living like this, because I'd seen too many other workers retire broke after working 47 years of their lives.
After teaching himself about finances following decades as a tradie, Tony says he transformed his life. He's now on a mission to help others.
You won't stress out because you've got a nice safe cash buffer over here.
3,000 tradies have been through Tony's School of Wealth. Part of the curriculum, his simple picture books and colourful posters.
When you get money paid into your account, the first thing we want to do is help you set up a pay yourself first. So that means you take a small portion of your money, put it into a cash buffer account, and that's there for a rainy day.
With many feeling the pinch right now, Tony says his lessons for tradies are lessons for us all.
They're focusing on paying off debt in their house, so they're focusing on holding on and securing their money, but they're not focusing on growing and investing money at the same time.
I'm in a pretty good situation. I just about own my own home. I own most of my assets, my cars and motorbikes and stuff I own. I've got another rental property and working on another one.
This is how working families can pay off their houses faster, and they can also double their wealth at retirement.
Tony says investing is key.
The model here works along the lines of when you invest, you pay less tax. Over here you've got a homeowner who let's say a $600,000 property, they've got $200,000 of debt, they've got $400,000 they can access as equity. We pull a portion out of there, come over here and use 20% down for their deposit. Now my tradies make hundreds of thousands of dollars and pay bucket loads of tax. So if they can reduce their tax by $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 a year, they can bring a portion of it over here and start paying off the $200,000. So if you can get $10,000 a year coming over here, that's over 10 years, there's $100 grand going off your house.
Came out to a building site about 9 years ago. Spoke to the guys on site, sort of put the idea in their head.
Plumber Tony and wife Megan say they've set themselves up for retirement after reworking their finances.
But everybody's got super and everybody wants to retire comfortably, or at least make some decisions that will help that.
According to Tony, we should all aim to have one or two investments.
Whether that's property, whether that's a business, whether that's shares, whatever that may be.
Adele Andrews is a mortgage broker at Australian Property Home Loans.
It comes down to education, so aligning themselves with someone who can show them what they need to do. If their ultimate goal is to buy a home and to have a secure financial future, it's sitting down with an expert, going through what they're earning, what they're spending, what they should be doing, and what their future is going to look like if they don't.
I see a lot of it on the job sites I'm on. There's a lot of blokes who still live week to week, which you look at and think, for the money some of you fellas make.
And if you're going out and you're making $2,500 a week, you really need to put the rest of that in the bank, save it for a rainy day.
Save as much as you can, stop going out. It's easier said than done though.
They can earn all the money under the sun, but if they don't learn how to manage their money and grow their money, they're all going to finish in the same position.
Even if you think you are managing your money effectively, there's always better ways and other options and channels to explore that you might not have thought about.